What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today we got some Pokemon's battles. Starting off with the team, we got Hatterene, the Queen. We got my boy Torkoal coming in with the Drought and Eruption. Heavily special attack favored. Next up is one of my favorite Pokemon, Porygon 2 with Eviolite, bringing that defense and special defense to some insane numbers. Also one of my Trick Room setters. He's a beast. I brought him over from last gen. Next up we got a male shiny NDD. I'm weird like that. Psychic Surge with the Expanding Force is a force to be reckoned with. Also one of my Trick Room setters. He's pretty awesome. We got another blast from the past from Sun and Moon, Tapu Lele. I actually got this one from a special event, so of course I had to bring it forward with me. She is my stall. She's at the stall. And speaking of my girl, Big Bertha, solid rock special ability with weakness policy, making this a big hitter. One of my best breeding attempts ever, 6 IV shiny. And let's just run through the squad. We got shiny everything. Indeedee was found in a raid, hence I caught it with a Master Ball. Porygon 2 was bred, Torkoal was also bred, and Hatterene was found in a raid. Thank you to a Discord. Now without further ado, let's get to the battles, baby boo. So I created this Psychic Terrain Trick Room team because Psychic Terrain protects against priority moves like Mach Punch, Bullet Punch, things like that. And this protects Trick Room setters. So of course, naturally, they pair hand in hand. Tapu Lele's recent comeback is a welcomed addition into the game. I missed her. I missed my baby. So when I can, I like to set up Tapu Lele as my stalwart, substitute, and ally switch gives her a chance to protect her teammates. Porygon 2 needs to set up this Trick Room, and with Eviolite, it's pretty much guaranteed. Now that's a special ball, that's a Cherish ball actually. That's probably Steven's Metagross. It was an event from last generation, I believe, maybe 2 generations ago. But I'm glad that this guy was able to catch it forward. That's pretty cool. Oh, Howl boosts the attack of everybody on his team. So, of course, Metagross being a natural attacker, I'm sure he has weakness policy to boost that attack even for more. Yeah, and Tapu Lele is down for the count. Now, Porygon 2 is pretty much guaranteed Trick Room here since all the attacks have been extinguished, which, you know, sets us up for the next turn. I'm gonna get you back, Metagross. My Tapu Lele ain't going down like no punk. Okay, so Indeedee with Expanding Force allows me to attack both of them with Psychic Surge. And it, you know, boosts the attack of it, but Torkoal is the obvious choice here. With Drought coming in and Eruption at full health with a fresh Trick Room, I'm guaranteed to go first because I'm a turtle. Now, for those who are unaware, Eruption is a move that is boosted the more health you have. Since it already has 120 base damage, that's going to be a lot of damage. So just to be safe, I use Ally Switch here because it protects Torkoal against any attacks that are specifically sent out just to kill him. This is a good move to have occasionally because you can swap into an attack that is not very effective for your team.
Damn!
I know that man is big salty. His Dynamax Pokemon just went down like a little bitch. And I'm glad I actually switched to Tri-Attack here so I can try to finish off this Lycanroc. Not quite, because Porygon's a little weak, but his last turn was pretty useless. He was trying to buff that Metagross. He really thought he was gonna have it. Amoonguss is his next up, and with Eruption still on my side and Trick Room, I'm pretty sure you guys know how this is gonna go. Although it's a moot point, I decided to use Ally Switch here just to keep my Torkoal safe and at that 100% health. And here's an example of why I keep Psychic Terrain. He just tried to use a priority move, which was cancelled.
Damn!
At this point, the game is pretty much GG, but I appreciate this man's spirit. He go ahead, decides to send out an Incineroar, and lowers my attack for absolutely no reason. So I've got Trick Room up for another 2 turns. This Incineroar is pretty much, like I said, it's over. Even though I don't have anything to directly affect him right now. He's going to die a slow, painful, torturous death. Or not. Or he's gonna cancel. That's cool. That's cool too. Moving into battle 2, I actually clicked record a little bit late, but this is still the very first turn of the match. As you can see, we have Kartana and Tapu Koko versus my Queen Hatterene and Ndidi. A magical combo, you guys. Watch this fight. For those who Dynamax on turn 1, I don't know if I like you. I often do it now because so many people start their battles off the same way that it's pretty much the only way to counter it. And in this case, this is exactly how I counter it. I pick Ndidi because it allows me to re-up that Psychic Terrain just in case they change the field with any terrain changing moves. I need to keep that Psychic Terrain. It protects me, it boosts my Hatterene, it boosts my Ndidi, it's helpful. I'm so glad Landorus came back. Such a beauty. Although his Intimidate does not work against my team whatsoever. They're both special attackers, and attack has nothing to do with them. As you guys know, Steel is super effective against Fairy, but Queen Hatterene survives because she is my guaranteed Trick Room setter unless she gets double hit before her turn. Focus Sash is perfect.
Damn!
This game is pretty much GG at this point. Ndidi is going to be unstoppable. He no longer has any Dynamax, and I've seen the majority of his team. Nothing really affects me. So, with Trick Room activated now, I will have full control of the field. Okay, Amoonguss might be slower than me, but definitely not slower than both of them. So we'll see what happens here. And again, Expanding Force on Psychic Terrain hits both targets for way more damage than normal. It is an amazing move. Please use it if you do not already. Case in point, let's see how much it does at full health.
Damn!
This trainer also knows the way. Focus Sash. The fact that I fell asleep so easily was petty, but I'm not even tripping. It's okay. Queen Hatterene goes down, but she did her job. She set up the Trick Room. Good job. Thank you, baby. Y'all know we gotta bring back my turtle, right? You know we gotta bring back the turtle. Yeah, buddy. At full health with the sun out, Eruption is almost a one-hit kill on a lot of lower special defense Pokemon, such as Landorus. Even if he was at full health here, that motherfucker probably would have been dead. Now, Tapu Koko actually will fuck up Psychic Surge and he will establish his own surge of electricity. Pokemon aren't supposed to fall asleep on this terrain. Now, this does not apply to Ndidi because he is already asleep. So, I kind of got the short end of the stick here. But, 2-on-1, let's see what happens. Here we'll see just how strong Expanding Force is, even without Psychic Terrain. If we were on that battlefield, that Koko would have been dead. Given how little health I had here, I decided to use Eruption just to see how much having full health affected the move. And as you'll see, it has quite a bit of an effect. Nothing. My man just ate a lava plume. But Expanded Force shuts him down and we get the dub anyway. GG's. Shouts out to Joshua for this next video. My man's had a decent strategy. He just did not use it on the right person, as you'll see. So Intimidate Incineroar is a very, very common thing ever since Isle of Armor when he was brought back into the meta. However, my team is focused on special attack. So Intimidate literally does not do anything to me. Having Eviolite on Porygon 2 is an absolute must. As you'll see here, him tanking these two extremely powerful moves, over 100 base damage, both of them. And Porygon 2 just, munched him up, ate it up. And that is the power of Eviolite, baby. And thanks to their focus, my Hatterene with her focus sash is actually in a beautiful position. Now she's the fastest one on the floor, and she's pretty friggin' strong. So thanks, buddy. Thanks, Josh. Another great thing about Trick Room is that now that Porygon is the fastest one on the field, he can freely heal every single turn. And I doubt they can do enough damage to him on that turn to kill him. He's a perfect stall, he just doesn't do much damage.
Special girl, very special girl. I met a special girl.
And with this, another disconnected win. Shouts out to Josh. I appreciate the GG. And I appreciate anybody who stuck around this long for the video. Pokemon is something that I'm very passionate about. So perhaps we will see more videos of me stomping randoms online. Who knows? Like, comment, and subscribe. Please show support for the channel. I'm just trying to make it, y'all. As you see, I know I'm in Great Ball tier right now. That's a metaphor for my YouTube as well. I'm going to make it to Master Ball, but just with your help. Please like, comment, subscribe. Love me.